Welcome to the CEO Camper Podcast, where we talk about being a badass CEO in business and life, but also getting out into nature more and making it really easy. I'm your host, Jessica Ryder, a 14-year veteran of camping and have 16 years of business driving teams and companies to purposeful growth under my belt. I am here to help you get out into nature, reset yourself so you can continue to be that badass CEO. So let's dive in to the CEO Camper Podcast. All right, today's probably going to be a short and sweet episode simply because I'm in the camper batch recording. So I just recorded an episode before this, and one of the smoke detectors is chirping and it's driving me nuts. So this is going to be short and sweet today, y'all. But I am in the season. This is September of 2021. So I am in the season of preparing for fall camping. And yes, I prepare. Yes, there are like a checklist of things that I do. So I wanted to talk a little bit today about a couple of the things that I do to prepare for fall camping, because in the fall, it's our favorite time to camp. We are gone, I don't want to say every weekend, but pretty damn close. So yeah, I want to leave my home, get to the campsite as fast as possible, get set up, enjoy my time in nature, come back, and be recharged for the week ahead, and like just continue to do that on a regular basis. So I don't want to have to be doing camper maintenance. I don't want to have to be doing any of that stuff, right? So this is how I prepare for fall camping. When I say I mean we, because guys, I'm not doing all that maintenance stuff. That's all Rusty. So first thing Rusty does is anything that needs to be repaired, we take care of. He's going to like check the tires. He's going to make sure they don't need rotated, check the axles, check the roof seals, check seals on our slides, like all the maintenance stuff. He's just going to run through and do a check of. He will probably, depending on the weather, if it's still pretty warm, in like mid-September when we start going camping, he will actually wash and wax the camper while we are at a site. He usually does that 2 or 3 times a year. If it's, cool enough, he'll be in the woods looking for deer. But if it's hot, he's washing the camper. But that is the first thing we do. We camper maintenance, make sure it's ready for fall. The next thing I do, and I actually already did this, I don't know, a couple weeks back, is I do a full clean out of the camper. I will, vacuum, I mop, I wipe down all of the cabinets. I rearrange all the cups. I do like just a full deep clean of the camper. Like I'm wiping out the shower tracks. I'm like all that kind of stuff. Like I'm deep cleaning, getting ready for fall camping. I also will start switching things around. So like I'll start getting some of our fall clothes on top, putting our shorts away, making sure we have the jackets and the sweatshirts, and for me, like 3 pairs of socks and the hats and all that kind of stuff, because I constantly get cold. I'll make sure that like all of our little electric heaters work fine, because I have to have those to camp because I'm a little high maintenance, not gonna lie. We'll do a little bit more baking, like biscuits and gravy and things like that in the fall. So I make sure like we have enough foil pans, and we have enough like forks and napkins and all that kind of stuff. So I just do inside a good clean out, and then I just restock everything, make sure we have it, switch clothes around, make sure we have all the warm blankets out, all that kind of stuff. And then we typically will do a big load up of snacks. So we'll end up going to like Costco and getting a couple of big things of like peanuts and, almonds, different kinds of nuts, different kinds of snacks. Rusty likes chips or pork rinds or something like that. So we'll get 4 or 5 bags of those. All of the, other stuff that is a non-perishable, like chili beans or noodles, because I like chili mac, or it's just stuff like that. We'll go to Costco and just do a big load up of all of that and then store it all in the camper. And then we have enough for the entire fall season. And I'm not constantly like, oh my God, what are we going to have this weekend? Or, more times than not, I have all my stuff meal prepped because I eat certain food, but it's like, what am I going to feed Rusty? Oh my gosh, Well, I have enough stuff in here usually with a big load up trip that I don't have to worry about it. I'll also load up our freezer with more steaks, more burgers, chicken, things like that. So we have plenty of stuff if I just have to like figure it out when I'm there. So doing one big good load up trip with snacks and all the food that's non-perishable, making sure we have everything is good. The next thing that I do when it comes to business is I make a list of business tasks that I can do while fall camping. So one of the things is like start planning for 2022 or the next year or the next quarter or sometimes even the next month. Like, what does that look like? Am I still on target to hit my goals? What do I need to do in the coming months? What do I need to do next year? What is, next 6 months look like? Kind of those bigger planning sessions. One, I like to do in nature because it rejuvenates and gives me new ideas and things like that. And then two, I like to take that time so then I'm not always like working in the business. I'm actually giving myself time to work on the business. So I like to take that time in the fall while we're camping. We're gone every weekend. I like to use that time in nature to work on my business. I'll also work with my team on getting the right pictures, videos, everything I need to get for fall camping. We'll make a list. Like, here's the pictures I need to get this weekend. Here's the videos I need to get this weekend. So then I have assets to use for, coming posts, coming podcasts, blogs, whatever I'm doing. I have the information, right? So those are like the easier business tasks that I like to make a list of and then make sure I take care of during the fall. The last thing that I want to make sure I do is I stock up on books. I like to do a lot of reading in the fall, especially around the campfire. It's not uncommon for me to get through a book or two in a weekend. So I like to have a stockpile of those in the camper. I know right now I've got like 4 or 5 that in a pile that need to be read. So those will be great to read this fall. But yeah, having a couple of books ready to go in case, on the rare chance that I actually forget the one that I'm reading, or just if I read through an entire one, having 2 or 3 more just ready to go. So those are, like I said, today was going to be quick and easy. This stupid smoke detector is bothering me. I got to go change it. But that's really simple, like how I prepare for fall camping. I get the camper cleaned out. I switch all of our clothes around and make sure all of our stuff's going to work. Then I load up the camper on all of our snacks, all of our non-perishables, reload the freezer, do those things so it makes going and coming every weekend that much easier. And then I will make a list of the business tasks that I want to do this time of year, like planning for next year, goal setting, reviewing numbers. I will do a lot of financial analysis for other businesses I work with, right, in this season, so that because I have the time, I can look at things on a much more detailed account, if that's the right word. I can really sit and look at things this time of year while we're camping. So I like to do those things this time of year. And then also I will do any pictures and videos and all that kind of stuff that I need for my personal brand. So that's it, y'all. I told you it would be super fast. If you need any other information on planning for fall camping, or you have questions or anything like that, definitely hit me up on social at Jessica_L_writer on Instagram. You can also follow all of my business stuff, which is at Pull Through Sites. It's PULLTHROUGHSITES.com. Fall recipes are on there. You can look at, kind of past blogs, past videos, anything that you really need for camping is all there. So let me know if you have any questions about camping. Happy to help, and I appreciate you all listening. Thank you for listening today. As you can tell, I am pretty passionate about business, camping, and balancing them both in my daily life. If you want to connect with me more, I included all the links in the show notes, including my camping brand, Pull Through Sites, my personal pages, and also a really quick questionnaire to figure out how I can help customize your camping experience. I appreciate you, and I hope you got something out of the show today. If you did, please share this with someone else who needs to hear it, and leave a review. If you leave a review, I'll send you a free copy of my book, How Camping Saved My Life: The Journey from Hospital Bed to Nature. Thanks again. Talk soon.